Good day everyone, and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be doing about, well, there's another word for it. Noobs in War Thunder. Now I know what you're thinking, why would I do this? Well, I just thought I'd like to show you exactly how noobs greet themselves into Tank RB. So today I was driving the 4732L40, obviously I have already spaded it. But the reason why I was driving it is because I wanted to get the camouflages done on it. So far it's not been a fun road, but we're getting there. And it was this match that really came up, and oh my god, I have no words, people. I'm just going to get into the replay because I have no words. And I've appropriately named the replay How Noobs Introduce Themselves. So there are actually two idiots in this battle. Thor, mix of numbers, and Wheelie 2 or something like that. And it's after I get team killed by Thor. And this is how players, well, noobs to be precise, introduce themselves into War Thunder Tank RB. They drop artillery, just brain dead, and team kill teammates. And that's what's going to happen, I'm afraid, people. So today we're in the 4732 L40. Obviously, you would have seen my review before this video. And before we go any further, I'm just going to pause the video here, and I'm going to show who team killed me. This is Thor. 48002, and I apologize for that Discord notification there. That was Dark Angel messaging me there. This guy is a level 6. He has nothing spaded. He's just gone straight from arcade. For if he's got pretty good stats. I'm not gonna lie, he's got pretty good stats. But he's just gone straight from tank arcade to tank RB. And I'm not gonna lie, his arcade stats are actually pretty good. But the second guy in this battle hasn't actually joined in yet. But this is Willie 2. Or however he wants to be pronounced. And he's pretty much just jumped straight to RB as well. But it's how he butts into the conversation I have with Thor. So obviously everyone knows my opinion on this vehicle. It's crap. There is no other word for it. It is crap. I don't know why this thing is at 1.3, or sorry, 1.7. In my personal opinion, this needs to go down to 1.3. And also, there is actually a crew member missing in this vehicle, which I mentioned in a review. That still hasn't been added, people. You still have the 7 seconds rate of fire, which is very poor for a tank destroyer. So at this point, A has been capped by a Stuart, and that way I'm going to get him. First and only shot goes for the bamboo and MRX him. Lovely, first kill. And honestly, people, I lost a lot of brain cells doing this video. Well, playing this battle, sorry. Not doing the video, obviously. But there's Willie 2 in, I think that, is that him? No, that's another Panzer 2, don't worry about that. But don't worry, Thor 48002 will make himself present. And don't worry, I get pretty pissed. So I'm actually going to change it over to the chat at this point. So Thor for some reason is spamming the map like crazy. He's trying to get us to look at C4, which isn't actually on the map. I think it's because he's actually clicking up here. I don't know. He's probably doing it just for attention, really. So at this point, A is pretty much clear. And I decided to push in. You shouldn't do this in the 47L or 32, but I just thought, why not? I mean, I need kills. Let's see what I can do. At this point, Thor is in his Flak Panzer 1. Don't actually know where he is. Let's find out. He's camping in A. Okay, that makes my job a little easier, because I didn't actually know where he was at the time. So in a moment, I believe he gets killed by artillery or killed by a tank. I believe it's the BT-5 that actually kills him. And well, there, I spot this Stuart. Unfortunately, I was hoping to get a shot here, but Stuart stopped right there, and I was like, come on, come on, come on, come on. But he started moving before I could get a shot off. And I was just looking over the capture point. I thought that was an enemy tank. No, it is a friendly Panzer II. And I started moving in to deal with that M2A4. Now, I'm surprised this shell that I put into him wasn't a one-shot. You get those just been taken out. And I'm surprised this wasn't a one-shot, personally, but... I still get him. And I survived this shot on the left-hand side from the H-35. Don't rely on this thing for armor. I was very lucky to have survived that hit. Now, the next bits are going to come up very, very quickly, so I'm going to have to explain it as quickly as I can. I spot this BT-5 in the cap, he spots me, I pull the trigger first, and I ammo rack him. Good, good, I'm happy with that. What I didn't know at the time was that friendly artillery was being dropped exactly on my position. Now, can I just point out, there was the Panzer II to my left, who is still alive, and obviously there was me. But who dropped the artillery? You guessed it, as I mentioned, Thor. He knew exactly where I was, and he knew exactly where I was in terms of positioning. And that's where the H-35 hit. He knew exactly where me and Jan Mori 123 were. And he still dropped the artillery. This is how noobs greet themselves. And I'm just shocked, people. I really am just shocked. He knew exactly where I was, and he still dropped the artillery. But now we're going to go back to normal speed. And we're going to go over to the chat window, where I'm just... I'll admit I flip out. Because I'd had a good game in this thing. I hadn't had many games, and yes, I do say some offensive words in chat. But I'm sorry, this guy... And he has the nerve to call me the noob. No, you dropped the artillery. You team killed me. I do say some very nasty words. You should have seen it's called. No, you should have seen I was there. This thing hasn't got very good mobility power. So, at this point, I'm actually reporting him. I'm sorry, my throat's playing up here. I'm actually reporting him for team killing. However, though, I don't think I'd have survived much longer anyway, because the B1 Biz, who is about to push up onto the A point. I just put in chat, you knew I was there, and yet you still dropped it. Reported deliberate team kill via RT, and I left it at that for a few minutes. But then Willie 2, for whatever reason, better when he's not involved in this argument. Sorry, that's Dark Angel again. Sorry about that. And it's at this point where Willie 2 puts stop whining, you bastards, and he can't even spell that right. I was actually just sat in my chair just like, what is this? Obviously the B1 Biz didn't know I was dead. Fair enough, mate. I had to check the tank destroyer as well. And even then, I can't kill a B1 Biz. And at this point, I was just sat in my chair just going, what the heck was that? Like, I had no idea. And it's quite clear both of these guys, well, I'm not even going to call them guys, they're kids. It's quite obvious they are kids. You will see in a moment, because Thor does the one thing that directly points him out to be a child, and that's a mum joke. And even then, it wasn't a very good mum joke. If you're gonna do a mum joke, kiddo, it has to be a good one. But anyway, I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit to when the chat re-kicks again. Obviously, I'm still burning. And here we go. Report your mum, fat ass. Okay, how do you know my weight, and how does that make any sense? That was the worst mum joke I've heard in my life. If you want a mum joke, kiddo, then Google some. There are plenty out there. Not report your mum, fat ass. That was just terrible. And I'm still just sat in my tanks, well, what's left of it, just shocked at this level of behaviour. Obviously, the B1 bit shot me there. And here's my here's my insult back. If that's your best insult back, you clearly are a child. At least I'm not a team killer. I don't want to lose any more brain cells conversating with you, so I'm leaving. And I was about to leave the match. But then, Willie 2 gets involved yet again. And I have no words, people. I really don't. And here he goes. Shut the fuck up, you whining bastard. And he still can't spell bastard right. Thor attempts to use kiddo as an insult. You can't even spell that right. He attempts to say stop raging. Again, can't even spell that right. Go play Candy Crush. No, because I don't even have that. That's something that my mum would play. And it's just, this is the kind of chat. And I left it at this. I quickly had to pause it there because I do leave the match immediately after I left this message. Willie, how about you? You've done fuck all. And I tried to hold A in a shitty tank destroyer because, as we know, this tank destroyer is not very good. I said that in the review. And I simply put, you Thor, go fuck yourself, you team killing prick. Sorry for the excessive amount of language in this video, but I'm afraid when it comes to when it comes to players like these two, I just simply don't have the brain cells. Like, I don't want to lose any brain cells anymore. And I mean, look at them. They've done absolutely nothing for the team. Willie's lost 3 vehicles and only gotten a single kill, which I think was on an AA. Thor hasn't even got a kill. He's got 1 cap, which he bum rushed to cap for himself, and he has an assist for 2 tanks lost. And I believe he dies in his tank afterwards. I'm not certain. Didn't look at the match results. I literally left after I put that message. And this is the kind of thing I had to put up with, people. So if you see these two in a match, don't give him shit. But Thor, drop artillery on him, please. Since I can't drop artillery on him in this, do it for me. See how he likes getting team killed. Because I was in a good position. Yes, I couldn't take on the B1, but my team had distracted the B1. My team were actually capping. And that's the thing. I don't understand. Well, sorry for today's negative video, folks, but I just thought I'd alert you to these two children. I have no words, and I'm not being funny, right? He's carrying full ammo. So is Willie. They're both carrying full ammunition. They can't call anybody a noob. Especially Thor. Don't get me wrong. As I mentioned beforehand, his arcade stats are pretty good. But what use is that when you're going around team killing people with artillery? Maybe he didn't do it deliberately. Understandable. But he knew I was there. and he still dropped it. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys off. Sorry for today's negative video, but this had to be done. Anyway, I'll catch you all on the next one. Let's hope it's a bit more positive. See you later, guys.